Hey, welcome back to Affiliate Marketing with Morgan. If this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content and information that I'm sharing with you in this step-by-step case study, you kind of get to see me, walk through everything, what happens, what it actually looks like, and things like that. So before you invest, you have a really good understanding of what to actually expect. All right. It has been officially 90 days. We have been with the My Lead Gen Secrets program for 90 days. Very excited. And I'm really glad that I waited till today to shoot this video, officially closing out the 90 days, because boom, we get to add one more sale to this month's night or this month's journey because it came in right on the 19th. Yes, that is the perfect way to end our 90 day, our first 90 days with the My Legion secrets. All right, so we're gonna dig into it a little bit. So last time we left off, we didn't get another sale for that week. So we were hoping to start seeing two sales per week. And today is Saturday, and the ClickBank week starts on Wednesday. So another sale would have got here. And that's okay because, like I said, today is Saturday. Maybe we'll see another sale in a few days to add to this $20. All right, let's hop over into the reporting so we can see. And the sale that came in was another social paid sale. Um, let's go to, we can go to transactions. Yeah, so this is the one that came in today. You can see right here, it's social paid, right? And I was looking through the marketplace and found that the live chat jobs was maybe converting better. Let's go to gravity and see what I'm showing. Yeah, that the live chat jobs may be, or they have higher gravity, so more affiliates may be making more money with them. So I tried to promote them the last few days of last week, which is why we might not have necessarily gotten a sale. So the goal now for this whole month is to promote just social paid. I put together like 50 social paid emails, and we're going to run with those and see what happens. See if the people on our list appreciate a little more of the consistency and see if we can get back to those regular sales. Let's go back to reporting. And do we go count or amount? Let's go count. And we're gonna do custom range. All right. Right. So originally when we started, right, we had these really long spaces, like 7 to 10 days, and then we started to get shorter spaces, right here and right here, and then we kind of went back to a long space. And so, I don't really want to call this yet a paradigm just because, um, it didn't really continue. So we'll definitely have to pay close attention to that and see what's happening. Um, oh, we had two sales right there. But yeah, I wanted to see this. Okay. So it looks like we're still averaging right around 1,500, we'll round up to 1,600 hops per sale. And we talked about that last time in the sense of, hops are the people that are coming like clicking on your link in the email and then coming to um, like to the social page landing page. So in theory, the idea behind it is that every 1,600 hops is a sale. All right, let's go back. And I mean, again, in theory, because you can see, well, these last few were sent to different, to like other things, but a few of these, at least 2 or 3, 4 of these were sent to social page. So again, that's kind of an average. But with us sending them to social page straight out, we'll be able to really see if that average sticks. All right. So also, oh, right. So I reached out to Rob. If you don't, you probably wouldn't know Rob, but he's a legend in our um, My Legion Secrets Facebook group. And I reached out because I wanted to interview him. A lot of us share his screenshots and the stuff, things like that he's been making. And I wanted to, interview him and talk to him, about the program and, really allow you guys to see that and things like that. So this is Rob. This is the screenshot that he often shares, and even in one of my tutorial videos, I talk about what other people are making and stuff like that. So Rob has one account, right, and he's been in the system for 3 years. You can see the 3 years. Like this is kind of like when he started type of conversation. And he's made, look at that, like 76,000. And so I was like, this is great. How'd you do this? I just had like a list of questions. And then, also, my biggest question was, after I joined, maybe a month and a half after I joined, I was talking to some other people and they were like, well, I feel, like this is, it's saturated, right? And they were saying that, just from their opinion, and they were feeling that the whole My Legion secret system was saturated. And so I wanted to ask Rob that, right? Like, wanted to ask him how he felt, about the system, having been in it for 3 years, having, seen all the ups and downs, people come, people go. I wanted to know what he thought. And especially being such a big earner, he's probably um, one of the largest earners in the My Legion secret system. Again, he's been in there 3 years. So I'm hoping to leverage his 3 years of knowledge, you know, compared to my 3 months of knowledge, right? At least in terms of this particular system. Like I said, I've been in the internet game for a while, so I have other things that I do, but I wanted to make sure like this was legit, like I said, for my family. All right, so uh, this, right, kind of having a conversation with him, right? I said that, I wanted to interview you. And, he says flat out, right, that he doesn't really actively promote the My Legion secrets anymore, that he really just participates to keep new people motivated, right? New people. And so, just kind of this whole, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely great to keep new people motivated. And I immediately understood, again, sort of from being in the internet marketing space for a little while, is that I understood that My Legion Secrets is a stepping stone, right? This isn't a system that's going to make you, $1 million, right? But it is the system, right, that will help you generate enough money to put into another system. All right, so Let's say you really wanted to run ads. Well, running ads costs money, right? You can take your 6 months, a year, whatever you're doing of running My Legion Secrets, and then use that money to pay for ads while you're learning how to run ads. And Rob, that's exactly what he did. And that's why he says he's not actively promoting it anymore, because he's now moved on to bigger and better systems. And so, you can read it. I left it all for you to be able to read. And I told him, right, like, I picked up 5 accounts, and, shortly after, I told him that the system is making sales. And I say flat out, right, that, I'm making sales, but it's also not as many as I was expecting, right? I did a lot of reviews and research before joining My Legion Secret. And, and some of the people were making sales a little more consistently. And so I wanted to know, do you believe, again, his 3 years of knowledge is the system saturated? Right? Because if it is, I don't want to share this with you, right? Because it's not what I'm about. It's not what I do. I don't want to share something with you that doesn't necessarily work. And so he's flat out, he's like, I don't, right? But that it can get saturated. And he kind of breaks that down in meaning, um, that he says, right, if you're promoting other things on the list over time, it should be profitable, right? But if you're only promoting like My Legion Secrets, right, to the My Legion Secrets list, he was like, yeah, that's getting tired, because it's been around for 3 years or so now. So, um, I mean, again, sort of looking at that, it's he's saying that the system is still profitable. Okay, so don't believe anybody who's telling you that it's saturated. What he's saying is that that particular offer can get saturated, right? So maybe that means looking outside of, promoting just My Legion Secrets to the My Legion Secrets list. And right now, a lot of us are promoting, the social page. Here, I'll pull it up. Where were we? In the marketplace. Right. So a lot of us are promoting, right, the get paid to use social, or get paid to use, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube live chat jobs, write app reviews, the click weld system, writing jobs, right? A lot of us are promoting just that, and at the same time, right? Um, maybe those offers in the next few years will um, become saturated, and we'll need to find something else to promote. That's sort of my takeaway from it. But I mean, he's basically saying, right, if you're making money from it, then basically, then why not, right? And he's like, but if you're not, then maybe your money would be better spent. And that's 100%, right? But you can clearly see that we're making sales. And the biggest thing is that he says he has one account with 200,000 leads and mails daily. Okay, so I don't care what you say, right? This guy, been in system 3 years, has one account, right? You want to talk about saturation? One account, and even though he's not actively promoting it, right? Like actively like telling people, hey, come join My Legion Secrets, he is still sending out emails daily, right? I mean, think about that, right? 3 years into this system, he's still sending out emails daily. So, and I'll read the rest of it in just a second, right? So, I did the math, and My Legion Secrets is $30 a month, but you gotta remember, you gotta pay the extra $30 setup, one time setup fee. So I did $30, right, times 12 months, right? That's $360. Okay. Now, That's what he would have paid for the year. Now you're going to multiply that times the 3 years. This man has paid, we'll just round it up, right? Well, 1080, but we'll just say $1,100, right? And this is the kind of money that he made. That's absolutely crazy. I understand, right, that it definitely took 3 years, right? Um, but this is only from My Lead Gen Secrets. That's not including anything else that he was doing. This is how much he paid. 1080. This how much he's made over those 3 years. I don't know. It feels kind of like a no-brainer, right? Even if you had to wait the 3 years. That's absolutely crazy, right? And so, I think about that. All right, you're seeing me do this, on ClickBank, right? So we know that I have 5 accounts, right? And those 5 accounts cost $30 a month, right? And we're gonna say times 12 the months. All right, so that's $1,800 for the year. 1,800. So even if we will say times 3, right? So 5,400. So even if I spent 3 years in this system, right? Look how much is possible, right, to be made. Look at that. And so when he started, explaining, this um this concept, right, that he no longer actively promotes the My Lead Gen Secrets, that he's literally moved on to bigger and better offers. I instinctively understood that. All right. And you know this, right? Because he's still emailing. He never said he quit the system and stopped emailing. He's clearly still emailing because it's making him money. All right. And then he gives a little extra advice. Usually rotate through the same 3 or 4 offers, right? I also run 100 leads a day into other autoresponders. And this was like a eureka moment, right? And it's definitely something that I will add to the list, the bank of upcoming strategies. Um, he's targeting these leads more than once, right? So he's taking the same 100 leads that he gets, or 200 leads rather, from the My Lead Gen secret system. I'm out of coffee. And he is, sending to them more than once, right, of their autoresponders, which means look at that, responders. Maybe he has 2, 3, 4, no idea. But that's awesome. I wanted you guys to see and hear directly from the legend, Rob Fore himself, to see what he says about the system and to give you a little bit more insight into this particular screenshot, right? It says August 12th, right? And this, right, is not paid. Okay, so again, he's chosen 3 or 4 offers. So social page, definitely one of our offers, right? My Lead Gen Secrets, probably one of our second offers. And maybe we'll start looking outside of ClickBank to find other offers. I know some of the other people are running different things, but I really wanted to share this little bit of information with you so that you understand that it's not a get rich in 90 days type of scheme, right? This is something that you do, for the next 6 months, the next year, maybe even the next 3 years. But the idea behind it is that this is a stepping stone. This is your base, right, that you need to set up in order to, jump into higher systems. Okay. But what I do know is that when you have a base, right, these are leads, people that you can constantly, email and contact, you can then leverage that into something like drop shipping, something like ads, something like videos, whatever it is that you want to do, because that base, right, is paying for all the other learning experiences that you want. And honestly, I wish I would have figured this out, you know, years and years ago, because, I wouldn't have had to spend my own money, the money that I went to work for, the money that, I used to pay bills. I wouldn't have spent all of those thousands and thousands of dollars trying to learn the new shiny object, right? Do the whole, oh, you can make $10,000 in 3 days type of thing. All those things cost money. And so, um, and then, what happens in 3 days if you didn't make $10,000, right? I feel like it's a lot about expectations. And I know this video has gone on, and I apologize, and I will I will get off my soapbox. But for me, it's really important to set proper expectations, right? I'm not going to tell you this system's going to, you know, generate $10,000 for you in the next 30 days. It won't, right? Um, but could it generate $10,000 for you in the next year or so? Absolutely, right? Um, and I've seen it. I've been watching, it happen and things like that to other people. However, they started off with My Legion Secrets, did it for 6 months, and then used that capital, the money that they were making, to leverage into larger systems, so that they went from the $1,000 in My Legion Secrets to, $10,000 in something else. Okay, officially off my soapbox. All right. So, the last thing we want to do is add in our 2038 into the data tracking for the month. So plus $20.38. Okay, so 117 is our total profit for the month. And then this in terms of like ClickBank revenue specifically. Um, right. And then don't forget, we also get our chained rebate back. So our chain rebate comes in from the way we've stacked accounts. So every single month, all 5 of my accounts generate $40 just from having my accounts properly chained. If you don't know what that is, definitely go back and watch the first video in the sequence, because I talk about the Gmail hack and then chaining the accounts. All right. And so, oh, right. And this is the first month, right? It's the first 30 days of us having 5 accounts, right? So that's why we paid 210 this particular month. All right. So oh, right. So the 40 and the 117, did it? I did not. Oh, maybe I did. Yay. Okay. I did write that formula down. I did not write that formula down. All right. We'll have to fix that a little bit later. But 117, right? And then plus 40 equals 157. So totally 157, right? And but specifically from ClickBank, the 117. All right. And then remember, we spent, like I said, the 210 this month. That's why you have the minus 52. But next month, right, the monthly expenses go down to 150 and will continue at the 150 mark. So we're adding in the chained or rebates 157. So we did meet our prediction. Again, the first link in the description will take you to My Lead Gen Secrets, where you can sign up and, start your internet marketing career and, get that base going. Okay. The second link will sign you up for ClickBank, and ClickBank is the free marketplace that I'm using to send out vendor swipes. And if you sign up under my link, I will give you, it's like 150 plus email swipes that you can't get access um, to anymore, just because the vendor puts them out weekly and things like that. So if you haven't been in it for a while, or you're just getting started, you don't even have access to all of those emails. And like I said, I just put together 50 emails from the vendor swipes and things like that. So if you go ahead and you sign up on our link, I can help you with that. And also, I will give you the data tracking sheet that you're looking at. And yeah, just, hit me up. All right. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Later.